I don't think Netflix makes money anyway, doesn't it? It doesn't have a massive debt.
Well, to cover the debt, they have to to make some money, and actually, apparently, the way they make more money and the way their profit goes up is when they get new subscribers, not by the original already subscribed people, because I don't know why, but that's the thing. So it makes sense. They would cancel shows people already love and create new ones, even though they know everybody's going to hate them or they're not going to be good, because you will get new people.
Can I just say, I've been looking at a list of some of the shows cancelled by Netflix after one series, and it's just like, oh my God, there's some real trash there. Like, Girl Boss? Have you had a Girl Boss?
Yes.
We like Girl Boss?
Girl Boss is the story of Sofia Moroso, who I...
so we talked about before. Did we talk about her show?
Apparently it's really bad as well.
Well, it was premiered on April the 21st, 2007, and was cancelled in June 2007. Sorry, Girl Boss. That's not good. And The Get Down, which I quite liked, actually, but cost about £1 billion.
Yeah, that's the thing that people said, like, are we surprised like they cancel the Get Down and pick up the Hype House anymore, because they have been doing this for years and it's not a new thing that has happened now. It's like Netflix way of going. But now you will say, because I know what you're thinking, Ben.
Yes.
Why would they want to, like, I understand they want to produce new stuff all the time and not as much as creating new seasons, but why would they want to pick up the Hype Houses? Everybody seems to despise them already, and this makes no sense. And this is my second point, exactly, so thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, good.
Is that the entertainment industry is dead, like we said at the beginning.
It's dead.
And this reality show proves our point. There's saying it's that it's kind of dramatic and harsh and over the top, but it kind of makes sense, because it has that meaning that watching stuff for pleasure and like what we understand for entertainment, you watch something because you think you will enjoy it, but that is over now. So that's why I said it's dead, because hate watching has taken over.
Oh
this.
No.
That we don't create new products anymore for people to enjoy it. We create new products for people to hate it, and they will want to watch this thing because we enjoy hating things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Go on.
No. You can.
Do you hate watch things?
Yes, that's the thing.
Like, what do you hate watch?
I will probably hate watch the Hype House reality TV show. Like, I'm quite sure once the first episode is out, I'm gonna hate watch it.
Do you find enjoyment in that? This is like
it's kind of a very specific type of enjoyment, but it's definitely there. It makes you feel kind of like this superiority complex, like you feel better than, because you're not them, so you feel better, like, oh, my life could be worse. It could be the people on the Hype House, like, look at how cringy they are or whatever. So the thing is, why is hate watching like the new thing now? Because it doesn't really make sense that you would want people to hate your product. But it brings you crazy amounts of audience, like people who, like, it's very difficult to have a huge audience about a product that people enjoy. Like, you will probably get specific targets of audiences, but it will be smaller circles. But to hate something is so universal, and it's much more different groups that can hate one thing at the same time. You will get a bigger audience, even though maybe they just watch the first episode, or maybe they just watch a small part of it. You will get this audience. So you don't really care, at least if in this company business thinking, you don't really care. You have like 50,000 people continuously watching a show you produced. If you can have, on the other hand, 1 million people watching just a part of your product, and even though it's for the wrong reasons, because they're watching it because they hate it, but you get a lot of more views and numbers, which is the thing that you basically care about. So as sad as it is, it kind of makes sense if the mentality we have now is numbers, because you will definitely get bigger numbers by making things people hate.
But wasn't Netflix once like some kind of prestige? It seems a bit weird to go from like throwing like millions and millions and millions of dollars at things like, you know, The Crown, which is like obviously very sort of well filmed and everything, and you can sort of smell the money into like going to hate watching. Isn't that going to harm the brand?
It is, but the brand is kind of already harmed, and it already has lost the interest of many people. Like you said at the beginning, your wife was thinking about canceling it, and I already thought about canceling many times as well. So your brand is not doing well anymore because it's difficult to keep being very good at something, and eventually you will, I don't know, leave like the spotlight. So what are you gonna do to survive? And apparently the thing now is hate watching and hate consuming.
And you have seen another example of this.
Yeah. So
Right.
if my point wasn't proved enough, another thing happened this week that comes to prove that I am always correct. And that is that SNL, the longest, well, I don't know if it's the longest, but I must say the
It's going to
longest.
be forever, isn't it? Yeah.
And the longest time running TV show at least on the States, has announced their new host for their next episode on May 8th. And it's going to be Elon Musk. Or like the Vulture and the site The Vulture titled the news, boring guy to host SNL.
See, I saw all this outrage around Elon Musk, and I may be naive. I didn't know he was so disliked. I mean, I know people
He's a
dislike him.
billionaire to begin with, and you have to already despise billionaires. But he's known for making very responsible statements about COVID-19, and he has a huge following. There's lots of people that really admire him, even though there's other people who are reasonable and hate him. You cannot make statements like this because there's people that actually look up to you, and you have to know that you have sort of a responsibility. So that's bad. He also made a very insensitive comment surrounding the transgender community, and most recently he said, and I quote, "A bunch of people will probably die during his Mars mission thing that he's preparing." Like, he's not a very lovable person to say something. Like, Elon Musk just disappeared. Like, I'm not. Maybe there's a lot of Elon Musk fans hearing us now and not listening to us, but I'm not quite the biggest fan, and
No, I got that.
neither seems Twitter users to be their biggest fans, and even SNL members, like SNL cast members, also hated this decision. Like, I've seen a few of them repost this Bernie Sanders tweet that he made a few time ago, in which he said, Bernie Sanders criticized the sharp wealth inequality in the U.S., noting that the 50 wealthiest people in this country own more wealth than 165 million Americans, and he called that a moral obscenity, which is totally.
And hang on, what did Ellen say about this? Did he just not like it?
Look, he didn't say anything. Like, you already know this. This is who you are. Like, he didn't feel called out or anything. Like, once you are this powerful, you don't really care what people say. But at least people on SNL like spoke out against being okay with it. But once again, just like Netflix, knowing that this is what was going to come once they announced the reality TV show. So I feel like so does SNL. Like this backlash on Twitter, all these articles talking about it, even the cast members talking about it. This is exactly what they were looking for. Like SNL was looking for. Like they have been running on TV for a long time. They need to stay relevant. They're losing audience. It's impossible to keep a very high audience for all these years. So what are you going to do? What seems the trend now? Hate watch. Who's going to hate watch more than Elon Musk?
Well, but are they just trolling us?
Billionaire.
Are they just trolling us, right? It's like just being a vast televisual troll on a massive scale. It's just like saying, you don't like this, but I'm just desperate to get any reaction. It's like flicking someone's ear, you know?
Exactly. And if I had like American cable TV, I would watch it and be like, this boring guy being here, trying to be funny, it's so cringy, I hate it, I hate him. I still wonder what him and Grimes talk about. Like, I would totally be engaged.
NFTs, that's definitely what they talk about.
They have a child. Well, whatever. But I would...
They have NFTs as well.
maybe the child could be an NFT. Anyway, that it will work. I know this will be one of the most broadcasted or whatever the name is episodes under like maybe a year or years. Hate watching will bring you the numbers, and that's how I prove my point.
So television is dead. It died a death of the Hype House. It died a death of Elon Musk.
Yeah, basically. So I feel like the conclusion is we have to look for new jobs because there's nothing we can do in this industry. It is dying. I always thought I would be a great librarian. So you have to come up with a backup plan. I already have mine.
I would also like to be a librarian. Right? It'd be great. We should go and do a library together.
Let's do it. Let's go give out our CVs right after this.
I'm always so jealous of them just sitting there in the library. It's lovely, doesn't it? You know.
And you just have to be nice to the people that come in, talk about books. It sounds amazing. I feel like I would do a great job.